Waluigi. I'm like, why? He's not purple. He's not anything. And it was just because you looked over at your Waluigi plush, and then so I finally broke because you were really pushing it for just that random one, and I was like, fine, lowercase Waluigi then. But he doesn't. He's lowercased, and that became the huge argument of whether or not he was worthy of a. But you ended up just calling them Brian Gilbert, right?
Yeah, Brian Gilbert. Yeah, because Brian David Gilbert wouldn't fit. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we didn't do an introduction or anything, but I guess it doesn't
I was
matter.
gonna name him
I started
Egbert
recording.
probably too.
Okay, that's fine.
But that's another
Egbert.
reference. There's a reference. There's a reference there to specifically the YouTuber Brian Gilbert, Brian David Gilbert, who I don't even actually watch. I've seen some episodes of, and I'm fond of, but I've never. I'm not a sub.
I don't know who that is.
He's apparently Waluigi.
He's
He
fucking
should be
Waluigi, damn it.
I think for like a Waluigi game, or was it for a movie? What
No,
was the joke?
he wants to be casted as Waluigi if there's ever a movie with Waluigi in it, and I'm gonna be
Okay.
fucking pissed. I'm gonna fucking boycott it if he's goddamn not.
Oh yeah, the fucking. I'll boycott that anyway, just by not wanting to see it.
Alright, so I think Starfish is summoning us?
Yeah, I can do that.
Where are we going?
Uh,
Where am I?
Cleansing Chapel,
that-
we have to defeat we have to do this area on Starfish's now. We've
Oh
done
yeah,
it on
yeah.
done it on everybody else's.
okay, I will do that. Why am I Starfish?
Brian David
Why are you
Gilbert.
Was that it? Was that also?
Yes!
That was also a reference to that. I just remember there's some. I don't remember the origin. I just remember that there was an origin.
There's a random ass bit that he does where he's like doing there's a character sheet to figure out your Konami name, and there's a random bit where he like says names that sound like other names, and he says Starfish's name, and instead of like saying something he says Starfish. And that's, and I remember randomly messaging Travis too with the video and the link and going, "You are now Starfish."
Yay! I don't remember that honestly.
Chocolate starfish.
I'll be the chocolate starfish.
I move in, I move out. Hands up and hands down.
But yeah, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. Brian David Gilbert is a lot of like I'm gonna reference him a lot.
He's already embedded in in references in here that I didn't even know.
Alright, embered up. Let me go to Firelink really quick just to buy a torch for those bastard lead maggots.
I'm gonna jump back to Firelink too, just so I don't get invaded.
Oh, I'm at risk, so if Starfish could summon me.
I'll be quick. Give me just
See, that's
one
why
second.
I used the big brain move of going to Firelink Shrine, and then when he goes to leave Firelink Shrine, then I'll leave Firelink Shrine.
Okay,
Big
got a
brain
torch.
clown. Big brain clown.
I mean, I just don't want to deal with the loading screen, and I don't think I can be invaded because there's no boss.
Wait, so that's true on the invader side? Like,
Yeah, I think once you defeat
sure.
the boss, you're pretty much solid.
Because there really shouldn't be any reason to be embered once the boss is defeated. There's not really much point.
Like the only
if we know that for
the
a fact,
ember mechanic
I'll
is
head
literally just for I'm being summoned.
Yep.
Just making
I'm-
sure that
I'm ready.
some random person didn't like randomly have our password.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. What's that one
My
that I got?
atonement. Atone for
Raise
your
the
sins.
pledge.
Atone for your sins.
I don't want to.
I wonder what
Are
that
you
look like.
crazy? That's the test pattern. I like it.
Flower.
So on my solo play,
Yes.
just this evening,
Yes.
I defeated my second Lord of Cinder. I defeated Aldrich.
Aldrich.
Nice. Wait. The how
So,
How?
so, um,
how
what do you mean how?
you
I,
defeated
so I,
Aldridge
so,
before
so,
Yarm the giant?
I guess. I don't know who that is.
Oh, shit. That.
I didn't know you could do that.
So here's what I did. I went to Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. I completely botched Henri's quest. I completely botched Grey Rat's quest. I met with Sigvard. I then went and killed Pontiff Sullivan. After killing Pontiff Sullivan, I went and explored the area after his bonfire. And then I found the elevator that takes you to Honor Londo. Then I went up into Honor Londo, explored, got the Giant's Coal, killed like a really hard red-eyed Silver Knight,
Wait,
uh,
hold on,
killed a thing
Hey,
inside the temple.
okay,
Then I killed Aldrich,
okay.
and
So,
then now I'm done.
have you not been to the Barrel Valley?
Nope, I don't know where that is. Not sure how to
How
find that.
the how the fuck did you skip?
I didn't know. I didn't know it was a skip. I wasn't trying
How
to skip.
I
I mean, I have to
Oh,
defeat
yeah,
I
you
all the
might be
Lords
never,
of Cinder,
remembering
so
wrong.
You
I
never took
could
my
be
advice
remembering
to
wrong,
in
but
my
I could have
back.
swore you had to go through the Burial Valley to get to Orlando.
nope.
You
Nope,
need
it
to
was
remember
just
to
right
go
after
back
Pontiff
to.
Sullivan.
You need to remember to go back to the Vort place and check around there.
Oh, okay, I'll go
Oh
back there.
yeah, definitely. Like
That's
go
all I'll
past
say.
go
We don't have to kill any of these things. I already
Oh yeah.
explored all this stuff. We can just go to where that like lady, the Grave Watcher is. So I already got all the items in this little graveyard. I
Oh,
was
you
doing
did?
that whenever we were taking time. Just
Nice.
because I didn't really want to screw with them. They're annoying.
The nice lady.
I mean, they're free souls.
22 with the Covetous Serpent Ring on. I wouldn't necessarily say it's free.
22, more like stinky poo.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah, Spooge knows. Are you got Fire Fist, Spooge?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
cool.
need
Fire
his fire.
fists.
Fire fist. You should be having items around here.
Yeah,
Unless you get
I haven't made it past this yet.
Okay.
So I need to go into that like one little spot. Is there anything over here? Oh, they dropped something. Grave Warden skirt.
Ooh. A nice little skirt.
There should be, I think, a undead bone shard around here. Be careful,
Grandma.
they shoot arrows, by the way.
Oh, you grabbed me.
Oh, I did not know that was possible.
I didn't know
Oh, I
it was
didn't know you
possible either. I've never seen that happen before.
I'm gonna. I don't like fire.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
there's
good.
the arrows.
The
that I
arrow
was talking
shouldn't
about.
hurt me because I have the Giant's Branch.
I killed the
Because
giant.
it's just the Giant that does it. I think. Oh, got the Bone Shard.
One of
That'll
these.
come in handy.
You'll have a +2 Estus now.
Ooh, +2. +2!
Oh, Yarn the Giant's gonna be so easy.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, all I
Scorn.
personally found Aldrich relatively easy. Um, I mean, I did die a good chunk of times, but I never felt that it
Oh,
was like,
I can't lower
yeah,
that.
I never felt that it was like an impossible thing, especially because like the second try, I
Whee!
got to the second phase of like the fire phase, and yeah, I
He
don't know,
was
it
a
just
pain in our ass.
Aldrich.
Yeah. Jump
I'm
on me,
sorry to hear
guys.
that.
It was mainly because I just get one-shotted by a lot of things.
The arrow, those fucking arrows was a nightmare.
Oh, the arrows. Yeah, the arrows fucked us both up. Yeah, there's no not getting fucked up by the arrows other than just like keeping away from the arrows.
Yeah, the
And sometimes you just like get set up to where you can't get away from the arrows.
Yeah, what I found is like, because on my solo play, it's a strength intellect build. So what I was doing is I would magic weapon as soon as I got into the fog door and then just rush them. And then I just like kept doing that, and then they would do that like arrow that isn't like, it's like a very select portion. It's not the one that chases you. And so doing that, I would then get behind them and then just whack until it teleported away. And that would generally get me to the second phase. I
and
did have a little bit of problem with the chasing arrows in the second phase though. But
and
with
Mhm.
those, I ended up just like, once I saw that they were casting it, I would just get into the middle of the room, and then once it got close, start running away.
since you met
That way I
Aldridge,
didn't get
did
lost.
did you realize that he devoured Nito and what's his name?
Gwendolyn, yeah,
Yeah.
yep, sure did.
Yep. That was
Yep,
their
and
fate.
He like took Nito's sword and made it like this weird spear thing.
Not only that, it's the back of it. He's got Nito's like bony cloak that he wears as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Are
there
we gonna
another
fight this
lizard?
crystal lizard?
Yeah, we
I
are.
thought there was another lizard. I was
It's
trying to
just
find
this
that
one.
other lizard before. Okay.
I just
It's
figured
just
you
this one.
wanted this item over here.
Which item?
There's an
Hold
item right here.
on. Okay, hold on.
I'm good. I
Okay,
don't even
okay,
think he activates until you smack him. I'm just getting positioned.
Yeah. Just making sure you got all the items around here before we start attacking them. Let's go over here real quick.
yeah. We
Luck's
gotta go up on
feast.
the ledge.
All right,
The
tell me before you
ledge.
guys attack, because
The
I'm gonna make a
ledge.
little bowl by this beast.
The
I'm
ledge.
enjoying his company. Kind of feel bad for killing it now. It was just kind of chill.
It is just chilling.
Yeah, but it has twinkle.
Oh,
It
oh,
has
oh,
Oh
titanite
shit!
shit!
scales.
It did not like me! Why didn't it like me? The fuck? This bullshit.
Dafook?
I'm a happy clown. You're a spiky big hat man.
I'm just a god. You shouldn't hate a
Big
god.
Oh,
hat man. Spiky big hat man is
ooh.
actually a woman.
Alright, I'm gonna heal. Feel a little
Get
bit
over
in
here.
trouble. Glad I did.
We got it.
Healy, healy. Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Come over here and I can do it one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, get y'all the mats.
He's nice.
He's nice.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
You like it, you?
I don't not like it.
You like it, you?
Yeah, credit. Where are you? Some kind of Jedi. Your mind trick doesn't work on me. I'm a Targaryen.
What is his name? Watto?
Yep. Pretty interesting character, actually.
Oh.
Um, there's more to his story.
I like the boy slaves.
I have the boy slave and I have his mom, but that's what I want.
Now that's pod racing.
Yeah. Yeah. Sebulba.
Sebulba. I like Sebulba. I actually that was one thing I actually didn't get about people dissing on that movie. It was like mainly like all the fucking foreign government
The
shit
worst.
that's like happening. But the
Oh, I
pod
mean,
racing's
I
fucking
love
fun as
that
shit.
shit. I love that boring government shit.
I
The
mean,
thing
I
that
get
I
its
didn't like
place.
the most was the Jar Jar sequences.
Yeah, Jar Jar is also the fucking worst thing in that too. But
I love the Jar Jar sequence because I know secretly he was a Sith fooling everybody, and y'all just fell for his
But
tricks.
what I'm
I didn't
saying
fall
is
for it.
that the kids at the time, when being a kid, when you're watching that and it's going through a bunch of like the just like kind of like
I
exposition of like
I
what's going on
legitly,
in the Senate and shit, you're
I'm
like,
not even
I
like
just want to see
trying to
fucking
be the
aliens and
meme.
shit.
I legitly thought Jar Jar was evil. I thought that was a huge like drunken style type deal that he was doing.
Yeah,
Like it
I
was
mean
all a
it. I
ploy.
mean it is a drunken style that he is doing. Like that is not incorrect. But
It's just the most obnoxious thing.
But
the interesting
fucking
thing
everybody
is that
started
we.
hating on him, and George Lucas was like, I'm just not gonna do that plot anymore, even though it would have been genius. It'd been fucking amazing.
Well, the thing that I think is interesting is that
Is there?
Jar Jar has a really bad and tortured life. Um, cause do you want to know? I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you're a fan, Smokey. But do you know where Jar Jar ends up?
Well,
Like, do you want to know
there's
the
all kind of like
canonical?
fucking different
No.
references
Do you
and
want to
stuff.
know? No. Do you want to know the canonical thing that happens to Jar Jar?
The last canonical thing that I know, he like ends up being like a beggar and shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
He ends up being a clown on the mid levels of Coruscant.
yeah, yeah.
Um, and he is pretty much hated and doesn't really get tips for shit. So it's
Uh,
really sad.
yeah, because because fucking he got fucked out of his actual story.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
hopefully that's not copyrighted. We will
Um,
know.
no.
No, not the fat lady. Why do I always aim
Okay,
for the
back
fat
up.
lady?
She's singing. She's singing.
Back up. All right, start blasting.
All right.
There they are. Blast them.
Trying to. I ain't got no more magic. I'm useless
That's
right
okay.
here.
I got you.
Oh, I can't.
Remember
heal.
that, though I don't use them very often, my fireballs do a shit ton.
Yeah. Why is your face so high?
Because I read a guide. I grazed a guide and then never looked more into it. It was just like, oh, for the fists, a faith in strength build is good. And I'm like, okay. That's what I've just been doing. I'm a faithful clown.
That's why I have you as a follower.
Ow.
Did you say you're out of Estus? Well,
I am completely out of Estus. But don't worry, because I might randomly end up. Okay, that dude's floating in the air. I can't hit him.
yeah.
There we go.
Might randomly end up.
With one.
Okay.
So just keep on trekking, and of course I won't lose my souls or anything if I die. So.
Yeah.
We're near the shortcut.
Yeah, that's funny. Get that all settled. I need to go up here and get the item.
I'm
Get
actually
the
not sure if there's
item.
an item up there.
Return the item. Yeah, there's not. Boo.
Yeah, I think one of the gray rat looking. And speaking of gray rat, did he die?
You know,
You did?
so on my solo play, I am trying to do it blind.
Right.
Um, but I found a checklist. And so once I had um, got to the fog door, I went and looked at the checklist, and it's like, oh, make sure to send Grey Rat as long as Thingy is there, Sigvard. And I was like, oh, okay. So I did that. Um, but then I guess like me leaving to tell him to go made it to where he wasn't there when Grey Rat was there. So yeah, I was just I think I was trying to show Spooge the picture of Guinevere because I was like at the time
Oh.
I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe this is the new Anne Orlando. Like I didn't know that it was in the game yet, and I was trying to show Spooge that, and then I just found him dead in the sewers, and I was like, oh, what the fuck?
That well, to let you know, that's actually what ends up happening anyway. No matter
There's a way.
regardless.
I'm pretty sure there's a way that he does make it
The
out.
the only way you can keep him alive is you don't send him out to pillage. That is the only
Ah.
way.
Yeah, but he doesn't get new items if you don't do that.
Yeah, you can do it twice, I think, but if you do it the third time, it kills him.
Yeah. I just felt really bad
Whoa.
because he was probably my favorite character so far,
He's
like
my
of
favorite character,
NPC.
and I'm dead.
Ah.
But the shortcut's right there, so
Man, those guys hit hard.
Yep.
I can actually probably meet y'all right there if y'all want.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, if you want to. Um, wait, shortcut to the bonfire?
Yeah,
I think
just hold on, hold
Yes,
on, just stay
it's
there,
this way.
just stay there. Do do
Oh,
do do.
if I could hit it. Yeah. I almost one-shotted it with a punch.
Nice.
Does Faith boost the fire that I just do like with my weapon too?
I think faith and intelligence both boost because you need both faith and intelligence to use pyromancy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the dual. Like faith
And,
is just for miracles, and then intellect is just for sorceries. But pyromancies, there's a little bit of both. So
oh.
I think it picks it up from both. But it does seem like it's a little bit more faith leaning,
Hmm.
at least from like what the spells require.
Yeah.
Oh no, not this way yet. I'm going to take the elevator.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I was actually at the door, but I'll go
Okay.
back to the
Oh,
bonfire.
oh. Well, we can just. I mean, we can just ride the elevator back up.
I mean,
Fine.
I just was activating it so we could have it.